Hey there, welcome to Money Smart with Frank. Today, we're going to be diving into the intriguing world of wealth building and inheritance. Ever wondered how the wealthiest 1% in the world not only accumulate wealth, but also get to safeguard it for their future generations? Well, you're in for a treat because we're about to uncover the secrets behind how this elite group builds, protects, and ensures the longevity of the wealth, which creates a lasting legacy for them. Now imagine this. You're standing at the entrance of a grand library, the vault of knowledge, where the wealthiest 1% store their secrets to their financial success. And guess what? The good news is that these strategies aren't exclusively to the ultra-rich. They can serve as valuable lessons for anyone interested in managing their finances more effectively and building a secure financial future. So today, we'll journey through this treasure trove of wisdom and see how these strategies can empower you. But before we dive in, let's acknowledge some common financial challenges that many of us face. Living beyond our means, failing to invest wisely, and not having a solid financial plan in place. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by these challenges? If you've ever felt overwhelmed by these challenges, don't worry. I've got practical solutions to help you overcome these obstacles, kickstart your journey to financial success. As we move forward in this journey, I want to connect with you on the personal level. As a YouTuber passionate about personal finance, I've witnessed the transformative power of these strategies in my own life. I've accumulated wealth and learned how to protect it for the future and transfer my wealth to my kids. We'll be exploring these practical lessons together as we delve into the stories of individuals and families who've mastered the art of preserving generational wealth. Now, let's dive into the heart of our journey. The 8 ways the wealthiest 1% preserve their generational wealth. These aren't just strategies, they're blueprints for financial success. On that note, let's go. Alright, let's go to strategy number 1, which is to diversify investment portfolio. Our first step is to set up a diverse investment portfolio. This is where the wealthy truly set themselves apart on the path to financial success. You see, they just don't pack their money in a single place and hope for the best. No, they're very strategic. Now, imagine the bustling stock market. They had to a financial world. The wealthy allocate a portion of their wealth to the stock market. It's a place where fortunes are made and loved, but they've mastered the art of balancing risk and reward. It doesn't just stop there though. They're also invested in the tangible, like real estate. For them, it's not just a roof over their head. It's a smart financial model. And let's not forget bonds, which also provide them with a steady stream of income. Also, they get to invest in alternate assets like private equity and hedge funds, which add another layer of diversification for them. You see, these investments offer high returns and are the secret sauce in which the 1% preserve their wealth. Take for instance, the Walton family, heirs to the Walmart fortune. They've perfected the art of diversification with investments spanning multiple industries, ensuring their wealth continuity. Then, there is the Mars family, known for Mars Inc. A diversified portfolio isn't just about candy. They've been able to apply various strategic approaches that keeps their wealth intact while they give back to society. And not to forget the Rockefellers. They've made history with the innovative use of trusts and foundations, all while maintaining diversified investment strategy that sets the standards for philanthropy and wealth preservation. Now, as we shift our focus from the diversification of investments, imagine having a dedicated team of financial professionals handling investments, tax planning, and estate planning. That's precisely what many affluent families do to ensure a comprehensive approach to wealth management. Number 2, family office. Having a family office set up is not just about wealth. You see, it's about legacy, and that's why affluent families take this step. Picture this. You have a dedicated team of financial professionals who are like the guardians of your financial empire. Now, inside the family office, experts work diligently, managing investments that span the globe. They're like conductors of a financial orchestra, ensuring that every instrument plays in harmony. Tax planning isn't a once-in-a-year headache for this family. They have in their arsenal tax professionals who work year-round, uncovering every legal loophole to minimize their tax burden. It's all about advantage access. It's really about optimizing them. And then there's estate planning, which ensures that your wealth is passed down seamlessly to the next generation. Think about it this way. They're able to set up trusts, wills, as well as prepare a carefully crafted roadmap for the future, which ensures that the legacy lives on. Let's take a look at some real-life examples to understand the power of family office. The Rockefeller family, a name synonymous to wealth, has used family offices for generations to protect and grow their fortune. It's not just about the money, it's about keeping the legacy intact. Many other affluent families, like the Rothschild and the Koch, have followed suit. They recognize that the family office isn't just an expense, it's an investment in preserving generational wealth. As we explore further, you'll see that family offices are just one piece of the puzzle. Trust and estate planning are the unsung heroes of wealth preservation, which the 1% use effectively to minimize estate taxes, protect their assets, and specify how their wealth is distributed to their heirs. It's best to say that they're like the invisible shield that safeguards your financial empire for generations to come, and the wealthy in our society use these financial tools like irrevocable trust, grant, and dynasty trust to achieve their purpose of preserving generational wealth. But you might be wondering, how do they work their magic? Let's dive in and see. Imagine a well-constructed trust as a living fortress. It's not just about safeguarding your wealth, like I've said. It's really about casting the blueprints for the future. Irrevocable trust, for instance, lock assets away from estate taxes and creditors. It's a strategy that the wealthy use to ensure that the wealth stays intact. Now, imagine a family gathering where your descendants have benefited from your wise financial planning, even after your grants or grantor retain annuity trust. Setting up your grants, allowing to pass on assets to your heirs, while keeping an income stream that is gifted to your beneficiaries during your lifetime. It's truly like ensuring your legacy is a continuous gift. And then we have dynasty trusts. These aren't just for a lifetime, they're for multiple lifetimes. And I'll explain why. You see, allowing you to keep wealth within the family for generations. Families like the Rockefellers, for example, have used dynasty trusts to maintain their financial legacy over a century. Alright, now let's meet some real-life heroes of wealth preservation who mastered the art of trust and estate planning. By now, you all know that the Walton family are the heirs to the Walmart fortune. They successfully used trust to not only protect their wealth, but also guide their philanthropic endeavors. So guys, remember, it's really about having a plan for both your family's future and to achieve a greater good. Other affluent families like the Gates and Buffett have followed suit in this method, showcasing how trust can be a powerful tool for managing vast fortunes while giving back to society. Now, as we journey through these financial strategies, keep in mind that trust and estate planning are just the beginning. Tax efficiency is another cornerstone for the wealthiest. So let's explore how to navigate the complex world of taxation to their advantage. Number 4. Tax efficiency. When it comes to building and preserving generational wealth, tax efficiency is like the secret sauce. It can make a significant difference in how much they get to keep from their hard-earned money. So let's unlock some of this tax-saving strategy. Picture this. Your financial statements showing impressive figures, and the significant part of it isn't just going to taxes. Tax loss harvesting is one way the wealthy ensure that they offset gains with losses, effectively reducing their tax income. It's like turning financial setbacks into advantages. Tax-deferred investments are another smart move. So here's what the wealthy do. They put their money in a block chamber where it compounds without the drag of annual tax. High-net individuals often utilize retirement accounts and other tax-deferred vehicles and watch their wealth grow unhindered. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Charitable giving isn't just about philanthropy. I know most of you see all these wealthy guys giving out lots of their money away, but I must tell you, it's a strategic tax efficiency tool. The wealthy individuals establish private foundations and donor advice funds, allowing them to support causes that they care about, while enjoying significant tax benefits. And I'll show you guys how it's done. I'm sure most of you know Warren Buffett. He's also known as the Oracle of Omaha, who's pledged to give away most of his wealth to charitable foundation. By doing so, he not only supports vital causes, but also reduces his tax burden. Truly, it's a win-win strategy for him and the organizations who are involved. Let's look at another family, the Gates family. Known for their philanthropic efforts, but efficiently, they pledge the taxes through the combination of charitable giving and strategic planning. Guys, this example shows us that tax efficiency isn't just about saving money. It's really about making money work for you. As we continue our journey through the world of preserving generational wealth, let's talk about an essential aspect, asset protection. I know most of you might be wondering, how do the wealthiest safeguard their wealth from potential threats? We're about to find out. Number 5. asset protection. It's vital to understand that safeguarding your assets is a pivotal measure to guarantee the preservation of your hard-earned wealth for future generations. Imagine sitting in the top-notch legal office discussing the best strategies to protect your wealth. That's precisely what high-net-worth individuals do. They utilize tools like limited liability companies, also known as LLCs, and family limited partnerships, also known as FLPs, as a financial shield in protecting your asset. Let's talk about LLCs for a minute. These entities are like intangible walls and separate personal assets from business branches. By creating an LLC, you can protect your personal wealth or business-related debts. How do they go trouble? It's truly a fortress for your financial security. Family limited partnerships are another formidable defense mechanism. They allow families to jointly own assets while limiting individual liability. It's like building a financial stronghold where each family member plays a crucial role in wealth generation. To truly understand the power of asset protection, let's take a look at some real-life examples. The Trump family, known for their real estate empire, they've been able to strategically use LLCs to protect their assets from potential risks associated with the volatile real estate market. Also, Elon Musk, the visionary entrepreneur behind companies like Tesla and SpaceX, has employed various asset protection strategies to secure his wealth from the ever-changing tech landscape. These examples demonstrate that asset protection isn't just about hiding assets, but truly about ensuring that they endure. Now, as we continue our journey to the world of wealth preservation, we'll explore another fascinating aspect, which is philanthropy. How can giving back be both noble and strategic for wealth preservation, you might be wondering? Well, stay tuned to find out. Let's dive deeper into the world of philanthropy. Beyond its noble connotation, philanthropy serves as a multifaceted tool for preserving generational wealth. It's more than just giving back. It's really about strategy and foresight. And I'll tell you how it's done by wealthy individuals. Wealthy individuals have been able to master the art of wealth continuity, which often establishes private foundations. And they get to leverage donor advised funds to support causes close to their heart. Take, for instance, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, co-founded by Bill and Melinda Gates. They've harnessed their vast wealth not only to tackle global health issues, but also ensure the longevity of their legacy. By establishing this fund, they're truly making a significant impact in the world. They are also laying the groundwork for a lasting philanthropic tradition within their family. Another example is the Zuckerberg family with Mark and Priscilla. You see, for the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, they're championing causes like education and criminal justice reform. And let's not forget Warren Buffett, who we already know as Oracle of Omaha, who's also pledged to give away the majority of his wealth. Through the giving pledge, he encourages other billionaires to commit to philanthropy, setting an example for generations to come. But you see, guys, here is where it gets even more intriguing: the tax advantage. And these are not other than tax advantage. Philanthropy and smart wealth management often go hand in hand. By channeling their resources into these foundations and funds, the financially astute 1% in our society can substantially reduce their tax liability. It's not just about giving, it's about preserving more of their hard-earned wealth for the benefit of the future generation. Now, as we explore the power of philanthropy as part of wealth preservation strategies that the 1% use, let's take a look at another vital facet of securing a legacy, and that's the order of life insurance. I know, when most of you hear about life insurance, it could be scary, but I must say, life insurance is not just about preparing for the inevitable. It's a crucial tool that the financial side uses to ensure that the legacy thrives out. Life insurance, especially permanent policies with cash value, plays a pivotal role in the world of high net worth individuals and their family. But here's the exciting part: these benefits aren't exclusively to the ultra-rich. No, ordinary individuals like yourself and I can also take advantage of life insurance to build and preserve their wealth for their generations. First and foremost, it's really important to understand that life insurance provides financial security for a loved one. You see, in the unfortunate event of your passing, your beneficiaries receive tax-free death benefit. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine that you own a whole life insurance policy worth $500,000. In the event of your passing, the beneficiaries can receive $500,000 as a tax-free lump sum. They can use this money to replace lost income, cover any starting debts, and secure their financial future. Owning this kind of life insurance does provide a safety net that ensures the family's well-being continues even when you're no longer there to provide for them. And one other interesting part about whole life insurance is that it offers not just protection, but also a unique feature called cash value growth. Here's how it works. As you pay your premiums, a portion of that money goes into a cash value account within your policy. Over time, this cash value grows, offered at a guaranteed rate. What makes this cash value particularly appealing is its versatility. One of the key advantages is the ability to borrow against the cash value. Unlike traditional loan, this isn't dependent on your credit score or financial situations. You can access these funds from various purposes without going through a lengthy approval process. Now, let's talk about how this borrowed cash can be used for investment. Say you're presented with a lucrative investment opportunity, or you want to diversify your portfolio into real estate, stocks, or a new business venture. Now, instead of liquidating your asset or taking out high interest loans, you can go to your whole life insurance policies cash flow. By doing so, this will provide you with a convenient and often tax-advantaged source of income. The fascinating part is that you're not required to pay this loan in the traditional sense. You see, insurance companies simply deduct the loan amount and any accrued interest from the death benefit when you pass away. This means that while you're alive, you can leverage this policy's hash value to seize financial opportunities without the burden of immediate repayment. It's a strategic move that aligns with how the wealthy preserve generational wealth. Let's take a look at another example. Imagine you have a whole life insurance policy with a substantial cash value. You then come across an exciting investment opportunity with potentially high returns. Instead of cashing in your investments, like money from the equity on your house, known as a HELOC, or even taking out your savings account, you can decide to borrow from a life insurance policy at a lower interest rate. Now, say you invest in the opportunity, and over time, your investment yields significant profit. When you pass away, the insurance company will get to deduct the loan balance and the interest from the death benefit, ensuring that your beneficiaries still receive a substantial inheritance. This strategy showcases how the 1% utilize whole life insurance not just for protection, but as a dynamic financial tool to grow and preserve the wealth for generations to come. Now, remember guys, it's not just about protection, such as providing death benefits and ensuring a smooth transfer of assets to your heirs. Neither is it to avoid probate and estate taxes. You've got to look at life insurance as a wealth management tool that empowers you to seize opportunities, invest wisely, and ultimately safeguard your financial legacy. Now that we've unraveled the importance of life insurance and preserving wealth, let's transition to another critical aspect of securing your financial legacy, and that's no other than applying education and financial literacy. Just as life insurance provides a safety net for your loved one, understanding the principles of wealth management and financial literacy can empower you to make informed decisions, ensuring a brighter future for your generations to come. Education and financial literacy. So last but not least, wealthy families prioritize financial education and literacy. Now, I know that financial literacy or financial education isn't taught in schools. But you see, each and every one of us really need to understand how money works. And the only way you can actually understand how money works is by educating yourself financially. Now, the wealthy in our society do this a lot. They get to educate their kids about financial literacy and how money truly works. They ensure that the kids are well prepared to manage their wealth responsibly, avoiding squandering assets, and preserving their family wealth for generations to come. Let's dive into the fascinating aspects of wealth preservation and explore how education and financial literacy play a pivotal role. Imagine growing up in an environment where conversations about money, like I said, are as common as discussions about the weather. This is often the case in affluent households where financial education is ingrained from an early age. But it's not just about understanding the basics of savings and budgeting. It goes much deeper than that. You see guys, wealthy family recognizes the need to provide their heirs with comprehensive financial education. This includes understanding investment strategies, tax planning, and estate management. They often invest in their children's financial literacy, ensuring that they're well equipped to make informed decisions about their wealth. For example, the children of high net worth individuals, they attend specialized courses, and they also participate in investment clubs where they learn to analyze stocks, assets, and assess risks. They gain hands-on experience by actively managing portions of their family's investment portfolio under the guidance of a financial advisor. It's not solely about theoretical knowledge. It's really about practical exposure. Wealthy families engage their heirs in real-world financial discussions, involving them in investment decisions and estate planning, like I've said. This immersive experience allows the next generation to apply their knowledge to actual financial situations, building confidence and competence. Let's break it down further with an example. Suppose you're a part of a wealthy family, and from a young age, you've been exposed to the family's financial matters. You've attended courses on investment strategies and estate planning, and you actually participate in discussions about managing the family's wealth. As you grow older, you become increasingly involved in the decision-making process. That's why you're able to see rich kids who their parents by own conglomerate companies, and when one of the parents, like the father, passes away, they're truly not daunted by the decisions that needs to be taken in the company to help it achieve its financial and corporate goal. Obviously, they don't get to take the decisions on their own, but they don't really overwhelmed by what goes on within the organization because they understand how it really works. We analyze potential investments, assess tax implications, and collaborate with financial advisors to develop a comprehensive financial plan. These hands-on experience equips you with the skills to manage the family's wealth responsibly. But it doesn't stop there. You're also encouraged to explore your own entrepreneurial interests and investment opportunities, fostering financial independence while still benefiting from the family's guidance and expertise. This example illustrates how education and financial literacy are not just theoretical concepts. They're practical tools that empower us to navigate the complexities of wealth. The goal is to ensure that each generation is not only capable of preserving the family's financial legacy, but also equipped to continue building upon it. What aspect of wealth preservation intrigued you the most? Share your stories, questions, and insights in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you guys. So let's build a community dedicated to financial empowerment. And there you have it, guys. The keys to preserving generational wealth. As we conclude this enlightening journey, I want to leave you with a powerful thought. Now, imagine for a moment that you can embrace these wealth preservation techniques in your own life. You've been able to diversify your investments, implement that smart estate planning, optimize the taxes, shielded the assets, and leverage philanthropy. And at the same time, you've also got life insurance to your advantage. Now, I might also add that you've also prioritized education, financial literacy, equipped yourself and your heirs with the tools to navigate the complex landscape of wealth management. Now, with all that being said, picture the impact this can actually have on your financial legacy. Your wealth doesn't just grow, it thrives, passing from one generation to the next, stronger and more secure. You see, your children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren will get to benefit from this wisdom you've applied, building upon the foundation you've laid. And I might add, and the pinnacle of your journey is actually found in the legacy you create. Your family's story becomes one of the enduring prosperity and financial empowerment. Do you want to have your name associated not only with success, but also with wisdom and responsibility? And I know for sure that you'd also want to become a source of inspiration for future generations, a testament to the incredible power of these strategies. There are simply tools that anyone can use to secure their financial future, build wealth, and leave a lasting legacy. So by you taking action and applying these principles, you're not only shaping your own financial destiny, but you're also setting the stage for a thriving legacy that will be remembered for generations to come. In our next video, we'll explore the fascinating world of starting a successful faceless YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never get to miss out on our latest tips and tricks for financial success. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey to the secrets of wealth preservation. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more insights into mastering your finances and securing your financial legacy. Until next time, stay financially savvy and keep building your path to generational wealth.